And we're learning more tonight about what information exists about the school in Kamloops. The Royal BC Museum in Victoria is sorting through thousands of documents turned over 2 years ago for clues as to what may have happened to the children or who they are. But as CTV's Alyssa Thibault reports, some questions may never be answered.
It's big. The quantity of records is large. My guess is that there's about 250 bankers' boxes in total of records.
Records that may give some insight into what happened to children buried at this school.
The records really cover a lot of information about the school itself, including epidemic outbreaks of infectious diseases such as measles, records that relate to the conditions of the buildings.
The records come from the Oblates of Mary Immaculate, official reports from government departments, letters and journal entries.
Some of the records, of course, are written in cursive, and some people had very good handwriting and some didn't. We also have maps and plans of the sites and the buildings. We have photographs, and we have some sound recordings.
The Royal BC Museum says it's had the documents for at least 2 years, and the church is funding the archive work. But there's one big question.
The community has reached out and asked us to look for any records that might indicate evidence of deaths or burials at the school. And we haven't found any records that explicitly talk about deaths and burials.
Archivists are still looking through the documents, but believe those kinds of records either never existed or were lost or destroyed.
That's quite common with the state of some of the buildings as well. There were floods and fires and all sorts of reasons why some records did not survive.
The museum is in the process of making the records digital. Those versions will be shared with the Kamloops Tursuk-Wepmik Band in the coming weeks. The community will then decide what findings will be made public. Alyssa Thibault, CTV News.